Hello, and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. We just cleared out the Emerald Tower here. We have a nice full bestiary for the second region. Not to be confused with the second chapter, which is where we are actually going to start playing in this part. Although I guess that's not to be confused with Trails in the Sky's second chapter. So we're going on to chapter 2. We are not going on to second chapter, because that is the sequel to this game. Interesting naming convention there. Not sure if that's an issue from the original Japanese developer or the English localizer, but whatever the case, it seems like a rather needlessly confusing way to go about naming your game. You have a game with a chapter structure in it, but then you also call your second game the second chapter. But then the third game is not the third chapter. I believe, if I remember right, it's just the third? Trails in the Sky, the third? Who knows? Who knows what they were doing, what they were thinking. But anyway, we currently have no quests. We've cleared... Oh. Well, now I feel silly. Yes, we are going in the right direction, but... I wanted to quickly stop by the inn one time and just see if anything has changed there since we've done... And I'm doing this now because I'm probably not going to ever come back here ever again unless I'm prompted to do so. Like, say if we end up unlocking a fishing minigame, or sorry, we end up unlocking the ability to fish permanently. Something like that. Yeah, let's... continue down here. The Valeria Shore. Is anything going on in here? The weather is absolutely wonderful today. It looks like the sheets will dry well too. Okay, you don't need to rest. How about you? Oh, welcome everyone. You came here to fish again? Well, make yourselves at home. Can we? Recipe not learned, but I did buy one of each of these. Okay. There's some fishing rods propped against the rack. Nobody else staying here at the moment? No. Now that there's no more plot, there's no reason for that. Will it let us fish? Does not appear so. Okay. And those are the two main things I wanted to check out. One, if anybody had anything interesting to say, and two, if the fishing was a thing that we could do. So maybe... do we still have that fishing rod, actually? That's a good question. I think we've missed one of the newspapers, it looks like. Would it be in here? Yeah, okay. It looks like we do not have the fishing rod anymore. Well, it did say there was a fishing guild or something in... Was it in the Royal City? Somewhere else? So maybe that'll open up again, or maybe that was only a one-time thing. And like, if I'm being perfectly honest, as far as fishing minigames go, that one was pretty dull. Just choose a bunch of options from a menu. I'm not terribly interested in doing that, but I wanted to know if it was the option in case we needed to farm some fishing ingredients so that we can cook these new fish recipes that we've got. We did talk to everybody here before heading out. So don't worry, we won't be doing that again. We are just going to stop by the guild one last time just to make absolutely certain we haven't missed a quest. Okay, seem to be good. And where can we rest? Where can we rest for free is the better question, because I guess they don't have to be cheap. I could help out the local economy a little bit. It's not going to be that much, right? 40? Eh. Can afford it. Get our EP back up. after the excursion into Amberl Tower. Nice to have some more EP. We were told that we should... I don't know why I decided to fight this. I think I was still in the mindset of needing more Fire Sepith, which might not actually be accurate. Oh, not quite. Oh. Okay. Our defense values are just too high.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I mean, I guess we do technically need Fire Sepith. Oh, we got a Firefly Fungus. I don't think we had any of those. We might have had a few, I don't know. Good to have. But yeah, our defense is doing fairly well. We did max out all the slots on the orbments for all our characters here. So that is nice. That's the huge Fire Sepith expenditure, at least early game. It's just unlocking those, well, I guess all the Sepith expenditures. Let's check out Revenue Village again on the way out. Again, we're probably not going to be in the zone again for a while. I mean, I could go back to Roland too, for that matter, but I'm just... This seems like the kind of game where stuff would be happening there, and it would be in our interest to do so. But I'm not going to be that thorough about talking to all the NPCs. Yeah, but so now that we've unlocked all of the orbments, is that really the only thing I've spent Sepith on? I mean, I guess I was considering buying that one Wind Sepith for Charizard. So there was that, but... I think if Vince had been born into a merchant family, things would have been a real mess. For starters, he doesn't even like to study. I sure wish I was born in Bosse. There are no orchards in Bosse, so I wouldn't be stuck helping like this all the time. Well, I mean... Cities have a different kind of stress to them than the countryside. Right now, it looks like the orchard farmers are gathering at the village elder's house to talk. Oh, okay. And again, we've got stuff here. Prices are reasonable. Yeah, you know what? Prices are reasonable. Oh, whoops. So... let's buy ourselves. We have a bit of money. Let's buy 20 more oranges and apples each. I don't know what we can use these for, but I just kind of want to have them. You know? Eggs, also really cheap, and they're used in probably a variety of things. We'll just grab 50... wow. Okay, interesting. You just... yeah, okay. Buy 51 of those. Eggs are really cheap. Cheese... sure, we'll just buy some. Milk is expensive. We won't. What do we even use the milk for, actually? A few things, but I don't do all that much cooking, so I don't know why I'm so invested in this cooking system. I just am. It's a thing. I can collect things. And as a collectible goes, I really like cooking. I'm glad I started this place with lemon. Now I've got to work harder to make this place a success. Okay. How much is the resting fee here, incidentally? 40, same? Okay. Welcome everyone. I've just finished making some fresh fruit juice. How about a glass? Well... fresh juice. I'm sure if we ate or drank these, then we would know what we actually need the ingredients for. So it's probably something I should do. Apple ice cream sounds really good, actually. Probably said that last time I was here, too. It's locked, okay. Okay, there is a meeting going on. I'm not saying that we should sacrifice the taste of the fruit in favor of shipping volume. I'm just saying that we should learn to make the same quality of fruit more efficiently. Or effectively. I want to grow delicious fruit in my own way. I can't agree with the use of machines. Huh. Man, these two could just learn to get along and could head to Bosse without any reservations. The village meeting is over. Things always end like this whenever those two come face to face. Goodness, we can't seem to get anywhere with these talks. Alright, so you're talking about mechanizing the industry. I mean, there are pros and cons to it, I suppose. Still. Hey, Louis. I was shocked to see the army haul you guys off after you went up to the abandoned mine. Especially after you didn't do anything wrong, either. Are you guys okay? Did those soldiers do anything bad to you? I'm sorry if we had you worried there, but we're okay. As you can see, we're alive and kicking. I'm glad you guys are alright. So what I saw was actually an airship then, right? Thanks for proving that I wasn't just telling a tall tale. Sure. But I'm sure the Royal Army would have proved your story sooner or later, so I've got mixed feelings about the whole ordeal, considering that we were mistaken for sky bandits and then arrested. Well, even if you didn't go out in style, at least you kept your promise. Isn't that enough? Okay, so that was nice. We had a conversation with Louis there. Now that we've got the saplings planted, we'll finally be able to take a break. My husband, who's gone out to a meeting, is late getting home. I sure hope he can work things out with Gray. I've got some bad news for you, but I'm sure it's not a surprise. Alright, well, I guess that was Oops. Up we go. Guess that was everything here. Are you here to buy some fruit? If you're looking for my husband, he's over at the village elder's house. Okay. No, I think we're done here. Avenue Trail. We bought ourselves some nice tasty fruit for the road. Oh, not really paying attention. Don't imagine this will be a hard fight. Okay, how much damage do you do at this point? Miss, okay. That's not a lot of damage. Oh, neither is that though. Get another try. Okay. Yeah, we've apparently stats make a difference.
All right, we're good to go.
A royal leaf. Huh. I'm getting these things that I don't remember having. That's food. Firefly fungus. Yeah, we just have the one. Yeah, because we had one for the quest earlier, but yeah, we just have the one there. How about royal leaf? Yeah, just the one. A popular tree leaf used as an extract since olden times. It's even used to flavor candy. Okay, well, I guess we got some rare cooking ingredients already in this episode, so that's nice. Okay, on to the Crone Pass. Hopefully, we won't be ambushed by these crazy sheep, was it? Crazy sheep? It's a strange enemy. Creepy sheep. Yeah, they are pretty creepy. Alright, well, we've already cleared this place out when we did the quest here, so I guess we're just going to travel through and then onward to our next region. And this one was no camera rotation, right? Yeah. Not really interested in fighting any of these. Right, we got the chest, we already opened it. Were we ambushed on that one? I can't remember. Oh, that was poorly done. Boiled egg or R, we're gonna need spells for these, right? Weak to water, which you have, okay. You do not. So let's just attack and see what happens. I mean, you have wind. Oh yeah, you do decent damage though. I think our attack is high enough that their high defense doesn't matter as much as it used to. Oh, he still hurt us, though. Good thing there's no flanking system in this game, at least as far as I know. I've been playing Age of Wonders and I was just thinking about this, and it's like, oh, they're turning me around so they can get a backstab on the next action, but I don't seem to think it works that way in this game. Now you're going to explode and it's going to suck. That doesn't suck that much, actually. Did he disrupt the attack? Is that what just happened there? Oh, we're too slow. Darn it.
I'm sorry.
Well, this ended up being an expensive fight. So you had to be targeting Joshua because Estelle wasn't up at the time. Really? Okay. Did get the other action. So now we're going to art. Lots here. And you are going to kill this thing. Okay, art. We're going to Aqua Bleed. Question, can you critically eat food? What's one that we don't have? Oh, okay, well let's try the ice cream.
We're good to go.
Yes, you can get a critical on eating food. Okay, good to know.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And got an olive oil for it. I'm not sure if that was worth a reviving balm, but okay. Apple ice cream. Oh, that's a lot of ingredients. Apple, milk, egg, and sugar as expected. Okay. I guess those are all things we can buy though, which makes it the best item. Because this one, Bear Claw and Clear Gelatin are both things that we have to gather from the environment. This is just things we can buy, so... Yeah, I think this one also, Juicy Bone we have to gather, and Lucky Fang we have to gather. So this is the highest healing item we found so far, or recipe that we found so far, where we can just gather all the ingredients from a city rather than going out into the countryside. So I guess that has some value. Alright, cutscene. On to Ruan. Man, we finally made it up here. Once we pass through this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in the Ruan region, right? Yep, that's supposed to be what's on the other side. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. We've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at this checkpoint. Again, I do like the lighting changes in this game, how they've done the environments. Okay, good to know. Ruan City is further away from this gate than Bosse City is, so we have an even longer journey, assuming that they've done everything to scale. But Manoria Village, we haven't seen that place, have we? Let's just check our map. Where is that? Ah, Manoria Village. Yep, that would be through... So I guess that's probably where we're going to be stopping first. Yeah, Manoria Village. Okay, so let's just look at the map for a second. We started in Roland, and we've walked all the way over to here. Is there a scale on this map? I'm not seeing one. I'm just curious as how far we've actually walked in kilometers. I'm sure there's lore for this somewhere. I could find it online. But anyway, so we started in... where is the Royal City? Is it in Granite? Granil? Grancel? Grancel, there we go. Man, I can read. I know English, really. Yeah, Grancel might be where the capital was. Which means that is going to be our last stop. Okay. So let's see, we've done Introduction in Roland, Chapter 1 in Bosse, Chapter 2 in Rouen, so 3, 4? Maybe a 5th chapter where we have access to the entire, where we're running across the entire country with airship fast travel? Maybe. Just trying to get a sense of the scale of this game. So we might be, what, 25% done, maybe? Oh, that wall looks like the floor. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Stell showed the soldier her junior bracer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So are you here with work then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're gonna travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm gonna have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it would be best to stay there for the night. Sweet. Thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station, straight ahead. What's wrong? You're welcome to go in. If you feel like taking a rest, please let the chief know. No, I just wanted to talk to you. Got a pretty boring job, I guess, at this time of night, just standing around. Well, walking in place around. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Ah, okay, we could have had a free heal here. Well, I mean, we did have somebody die on the way here anyway, so we got Estelle being the monster magnet. Blame Estelle anytime anything goes wrong. Ah, since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Okay, I mean, that would happen. Does this count as resting? Is it now morning? Does not appear to be. Still have kind of the evening glow in here. There's an unusual thing to have happen inside the building, but maybe it always looked like this and I just don't remember it. It's almost time for me to go on duty. I better hurry up and eat while I can. Huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. Well done, Estelle. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. No food? No food. Estelle, you gotta work on the cuteness thing. Score us some more sandwiches or something. Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? It's pretty cold out there, huh? Yeah, can't go through yet. So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orbit stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. You Luddites. Ah. True. These ones are much easier to use. Oh, I do like the wood fire. It does have a nice feeling to it. I will admit as much. It's a bit of a pain to clean up after and deal with, though. Anyway, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That'd be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. So you are bored. Okay. Oh, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident, but there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal's probably about the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Are you ever going to tell us about your mysterious backstory, Joshua? Oh man, I'm stuffed. So stuffed. I said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it was, certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Joshua, ever the diplomat. Excuse me for disturbing you. Ah, you're back. Okay. Oh, sir, the meal is delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? You must have some serious guts to be hiking around in the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. It's actually in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure they'll get along just fine. Huh? Same line of work? I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. You're Agate, right? You're the heavy blade Agate. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Well, convenient that there are 3 beds here. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Scheherazade? Cher returned to Roland. Now it's just the 2 of us traveling together. I think you're making our way around the kingdoms in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the 2 of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits, and we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from Old Man Legrand. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you 2 alone, without Shahrazad's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You 2 are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention, you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. You get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days, you're gonna get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about you yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either plain careless, or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. We literally just told you that's what we're trying to do. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work? For the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You 2 quit talking and get some sleep too. Oh, that was an interesting animation. He just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least. Enough already, you 2. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruan and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. I mean, that is honestly what our plan was, or at least what I imagined we would be doing, so, I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he was worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle in this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Do you think it would be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Yep, just the wind. Recommend going inside the building right now. What the? A pack of wolves? You gotta be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna go check it out. You two stay here. Ah, now just you wait a minute. I think we'd better go see for ourselves, just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Okay, he wasn't sleeping that soundly after all. Wolves? This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? And you call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just that it's the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. We'd just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could... It's just like it says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But... Crap. What the heck's going on here? Stell, the other side. It seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Incredible. Even stronger than the rumors suggest. Ah, so you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. I'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Alright, so we got a new character. I wonder if he's an NPC who's going to be on auto-control. Also, I guess this is going to be the first enemy from the Ruan region. What do you look like? Attack Doberman. Okay. Weak to all magic, it looks like. No items. Huh. Disappointing. A disciplined monster that moves in packs. Quickly corners prey with speed and fangs. Alright. How's your defense look? Not too bad. We don't have enough for a hurricane.
Come on!
I'm sure he'll appreciate the strength buff, since he loves the support so much. Okay, no, straight up character for our party. Okay. What arts do you have? Tear, Stonehammer, Aqua Bleed, Firebolt. Okay. Wild Rage. Support yourself. Oh, interesting. Gain 50 CP instantly, but lose 30% max health. That's pretty cool. I guess so. You're like a berserker type. Flame Smash. Powerful attack emitting flames. Beat down. A series of sword slashes followed by a heavy blow. Well, okay. Oh, it's single target. Well, let's do that. We'll do a beat down when we get that Sepith turn. So let's just see what your default attack is like. Keeping in mind you do have a strength up at the moment. I did predict that we would be getting a new party member eventually. I wasn't expecting it to be this soon, though. I wonder how long he'll be sticking around. Anyway. You got a lot of points here. Can we flicker more than one? We can. Okay. We are going to beat down and just see what happens. 4 hits, okay. Not the best, but still get a bit of Sepith off of it. Interesting, it looks like with that flicker, Joshua could have done a second flicker on the same targets. Before they got an action. Okay, well, this wasn't too bad. Damn it. Ah, and we get to finish it off with the new guy.
Should have done that.
Okay, oh yeah, he's significantly higher level than us. Okay. Yeah, I got some decent Sepith off of it. Huh, it looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected, but then again, maybe it's only natural if you learned the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong, I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad that you happened to be here. I should have expected as much from the heavy blade agate. I didn't do much, and these kids didn't do a half-bad job either. That's so. Well, thanks to you too, then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area, just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Well, he sure came around quickly. Alright, I guess it's time for me to go back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Huh, am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that, but he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Okay. Still, wake up. Ah, come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Huh? Joshua? Oh, is her portrait different? I guess that's her pajamas? Or have I just not noticed what she was wearing before? I don't know. Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Oh right, we had that monster scare last night, and... Huh? Where'd that red-headed jerk go? Looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off those monsters last night, too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright. It's off to Rouen we go. Which begs the question, given how this game does things, did we end up with his equipment? I suspect not, just because he was never in our party outside of combat, so I don't think there was any reason for them to give us his gear, unlike with Olivier, where we had the option of equipping him. Looks like we have full health and energy, okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. We didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run into any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope. Everything was fine, like on any normal night. I tell you what, though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? You know how the lights along the road and at the checkpoint have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there are monsters that approach the checkpoint, they wouldn't be more than 2 or 3 a number. So yesterday was the first time I've ever seen them come in a large pack like that. Yeah, that is rather strange, now that you mention it. And again, these monsters were small change when compared with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training in protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. Fully figuring out what the monsters were thinking, up to you bracers. Now, getting back on topic. You guys are heading over to Rouen, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Let me know when you're done making preparations. No, we'll just check in on the other soldier, the injured guy, see how he's doing. Or not, maybe. Ow, ow, ow. The monster got me good. Oh, okay, that was you, I guess. Good morning. Were you able to sleep well? Thanks for lending us a hand like you did last night. Hey there, thanks again for your help with the wolves. You may be young, but you're bracers. I should know better than to underestimate you guys. That was excellent work you made of those monsters. Alright, well, good enough. So you wanna fill out some paperwork to head over to Ruan? Yep. Yes, thank you. You filled out the paperwork. Well, that's that. Looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Ruan. The warrant officer operated the gate. Okay. I suppose you could use that verb in that sentence. That is slightly unusual, but okay. Welcome to the Ruan region. Blue oceans and white magnolias wait you. That reminds me, you'll be heading to Ruan City, right? Yep, that was the plan. Why? Well, just make sure to report to the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There will be a payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're gonna have to divvy your spoils with Agate. Alright, enjoy yourselves and good luck in your endeavor to become senior bracers. Thanks. We really appreciate everything you've done with for us. Oh, and one more soldier. The attack on the checkpoint last night was good practice. I guess I should be better prepared for an emergency, both in body and mind. I mean, that's the thing about a military, is that while there are... They have a reason for existing, and they are important to have when they're needed, you never really want them to be needed. It's just one of those things. Kind of like emergency workers, I guess, in a sense. Like firefighters. I mean, ideally you would never need a firefighter, but when you need a firefighter, you really want there to be a firefighter. Minoria Village is probably where we're headed off to, though. Oh, really? No rotation? You know what? I think actually I'm just gonna call it there for this part. So we had the checkpoint. Oh, more eggers. Great. We still... Oh no. There we go. Attacked Oberman. Run past checkpoint. Yeah. So we got our first Ruan enemy on the list. And I guess we're gonna have to fight the eggers to get them on the list again. Because these are gonna be for this region. Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna be it for now. We'll continue on to Ruan City, or more likely was it Manuel Village? Minoria Village, in the next part. I will see you then.